Welcome to another episode of Hard Target Range. We're going to go down there and shoot at some of those beautiful AR-500 steel hard targets today with a Sig Sauer P220 in 10mm. Let's go shoot. Well, here we are, guys, down on the Hard Target Range with our Sig P220 in 10mm. Our targets are kind of buried under snow, and I'm going to do this one-handed because of that surgery I had earlier in the week, and I really wanted to get out and do this today because, yeah, I'm going to go back in next week to get gutted like a fish. So I don't know if there's going to be a hard target show the week after. It may take me a couple weeks to recuperate. I don't know. So let's shoot this thing and see how it works with the rear sight adjusted. Well, I missed one out of 5. Guess you can't have everything. I'm just not shooting as good as usual today for some reason. Well, here we are back in the shop, guys, and I was lucky enough to have Jack fix me a little grapefruit juice. It was awful nice of him. He said it's good for what ails you, so let's have a little toast to the sunny slopes of long ago. That doesn't heat you up and cool you down all at the same time. So here's the gun we're shooting this week. The Sig Sauer P220 in 10mm, and it has this, if you remember the first time I shot it, if you saw that, this adjustable sight on the rear was way high. I think I have it sighted in pretty good. I think the misses I had today were really me, not the gun. And once again, here's another adjustable sight like pretty much everyone I've had in my life. You'll see it. It has a lot of play. It's not a... I wish they'd put stronger springs in these things so when you set them they wouldn't be rocking back and forth, because yeah, there's something I gotta fix. That's not acceptable. But what a nice gun, very accurate gun. We were shooting the Team Never Quit frangible ammunition today. I'll put on the screen here, because I don't know what it is offhand, the information about that velocity-wise. 10mm, and just a very nice gun. This one is the Hunter model, and it's a single action only version. They make 10mm in the conventional double single action, as all Sig P220s or 226s would be, but they also make them in the single action version, single action only, where you carry it cocked and locked, and I really prefer that. This is just a fantastic gun. I really enjoy this gun an awful lot. And of course, that was 50 rounds of that frangible ammunition we'll never see again. Yeah, and there were a few misses. I seem to be missing 1 out of every 5. Eight-round magazine, steel magazine, with a polymer floor plate, 5-inch barrel. The sights, again, the adjustable rear, which we talked about. And the front sight is a tritium vialed night sight with a green fiber optic rod in it. One of the features of this gun I really enjoy are the G10 grips, and it's the Piranha style G10 grips. I believe Hogue makes these for Sig, and you just get just an excellent grip here. It really it digs into your hand enough that it doesn't move around, but yet it isn't so aggressive that it hurts your hand any. All around, just a very well made gun. And when I got it, of course, I talked about the finish, this cryptic finish on it that really was not Mr. Holster, and I didn't like it, but it's grown on me, and I actually really like the camo cryptic on this now. So, just a fantastic gun and a lot of fun to shoot. Now, in my defense, I had a couple things going against me today. Number one was the targets were pretty buried under the snow, and I didn't feel compelled to trudge through 2 feet of snow to dig them out. We had a lot of snow in the last 2 weeks, and you can't make this stuff up. Here we are, almost the middle of April, and today was 14 degrees, and we're supposed to get another 6 inches of snow tomorrow. Yeah, it hasn't been, not only has it not been good weather in the last month, it hasn't been a good last month for Mr. Holster, which brings me to my next excuse for shooting poorly. I think I talked about this before. The part of the surgery was to remove a tumor from my back, and I have to be really careful about using both arms at the same time and extending them, because they removed about 6 to 8 inches of skin in like a 10-inch or 12-inch, I don't really know, I haven't looked at it entirely, swath, and they removed all the material back there down to the muscle, and then pulled the skin back across and stitched it together. And so I was really leery about going down there and shooting two-handed, and I started out shooting one-handed, but then I just naturally grabbed it with both hands without even thinking, and I found that it really wasn't hurting back there. I wasn't doing any damage. It was all right. As long as, when you use kind of a modified Weaver stance with a bent elbow, you know, yeah, if I were using that new style isosceles, then with my hands extended out, it probably would have been a problem. But it wasn't a problem, so I went ahead and shot that way. It didn't help me any, but I was still missing 1 out of every 5. But it was a lot of fun to get out there, and even though it was cold, it was just a gorgeous day shooting at those beautiful AR 500 steel hard targets from Hard Target. So there you go, guys. There's another day in the life of Mr. Holster, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave a little footage of me shooting this gun at the end here. And thanks for tuning in. Till next time. And I hope I can do it next week. I'm not sure what will happen next week, because if you watch my channel, you know what's going on next week. And I kind of think that next week, if I do get a chance to get out there, it definitely will be one-handed. It's a tough way to lose weight, but I'm losing it fast. Yeah, they keep taking body parts out. I'll be down to a svelte 200 pounds in no time. So I'll leave you with that footage. Thanks for tuning in today. Well, there you go, pards. There ends another episode of Hard Target Range. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, from Mr. Holster and Jack, make this day count, and what a beautiful day it is, too. And go out and stay safe.